So in front of me, I have two tracks. They're both exactly the same, but they play out of different ears. This is the track playing out of the left ear. And this is the track playing out of the right ear. Now, in order to beat match by ear, you need to know which track is slower so you can speed it up to match the other track. So I'm going to play both of the tracks where it's completely synced up. This is how you want the two tracks to sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the track in your left ear so it's a little bit slower than the track on your right ear. What I want you to do is listen out to hear that the left track is much slower than the right. Ready? Listen out for it. Did you guys manage to hear that? If you didn't, don't worry, let's try it again. So I'm going to bring the track all the way back to the start again. Listen out for the left track being a lot slower than the right track. Cool, now that you can hear that the left track is slower, let me slow down the right track now. So I'm going to put the tracks back to the synced position now. Then I'm going to move the right track so it's a little bit slower than the left track. So in your right ear, you're going to hear the track a lot slower than the one on the left ear. Make sure you listen out for it. Did you hear it that time? Let's bring it back one more time and you can listen out for it again. So we're going back to the start of the track again and you're going to hear the left track start first and then you're going to hear the right track. Try and listen out for it. Now, before we move on, if you didn't get that and you didn't manage to hear if the track was slow on the left or the track was slow on the right, go back to the start of this. I'm going to timestamp it in the description down below so you can go back and try it again. Now, when you're beat matching, once you notice a track is slower, you want to speed it up with your DJ equipment by nudging the jog wheel. So if the left track is slower, you're going to want to move the jog wheel clockwise gently like this. This will speed the track up slightly to catch up. If the right track is slower, you're going to want to move the right jog wheel clockwise gently like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the tracks again, but I'm not going to tell you which tracks I'm slowing down. I'll give you some time to guess and then I'll tell you the answer afterwards. I'm going to start all 3 rounds with the tracks completely synced. Then I'm going to move the track whilst the track is playing. Then you need to try and figure out which track is slower. Once you figure out which track is slower, say it out loud. Then when I stop the track, I'll tell you what track was slower. Right, so round 1. Did you manage to get that one? Let me give you 5 seconds to try and guess which one it was. So that one, I slowed down the left track. If you didn't get that, don't worry, let's try again in round 2. Right, so round 2. We're going to start the track synced again and I'm going to change it whilst the track is playing. Did you get that one? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to guess which one it was. Right, so that one, I slowed the left track down once again. If you didn't get that one, let's try for your last time in round 3. So I'm going to sync the tracks back up again. It's going to play for a little bit. Then I'm going to change it whilst the track is playing. Round 3, let's try and see if you can get this one. Ready? Let's go. Right, did you manage to get that one? Let me give you 5 seconds to give me the answer. Right, so that one, I slowed down the right track. Now, beat matching isn't easy, but you need to train your ears to know which track is slower so you know to speed it up to match the other track. And this little video exercise that I've done today will help you train your ears to figure out which track is slower. Now you can go back to any part of this video and try any of the exercises. I'm going to timestamp it all in the description down below. Now you've watched this video, check this video out here where I teach you how to DJ in 14 minutes. I'll catch you in the next video.